You have the same goals as a millionaire. You want money. You want respect. You want to be free. So does the homeless man on the corner. So does the CEO in the penthouse. Everyone wants the same things. And most of you will never have them. Why? Because goals are lies you tell yourself. They're bedtime stories for people who like dreaming. Winners don't win because they wanted more. They win because they built the machine. And you're still sitting there waiting to feel ready. Here's something you already know but refuse to accept. Every failure you've ever met had goals. Every broke person had big dreams. Every overweight person wanted to be fit. Every lonely person wanted love. They all had goals. Clear ones. Specific ones. Written in journals with underlines and stars. And they're all still exactly where they started. Because wanting something costs nothing. Dreaming is free. Planning is free. Posting your vision board online is free. That's why everyone does it. You set a goal in January. You feel like a new person for 3 days. Then February arrives and you're the same. Same habits. Same excuses. Same dead routines. Nothing changed except you wasted another month. I've watched this pattern repeat for years. Probably longer than I should admit. The people who talk the most accomplish the least. They announce their goals to everyone who'll listen. They share inspirational quotes at 2 a.m. They post progress that doesn't exist. Then they disappear. Because announcing a goal gives you a reward. Your brain releases dopamine when you share it. Thinks you already did something. So why continue? You already got the validation. You already felt important for a moment. The work can wait. Except it never starts. Meanwhile, the ones who actually win stay silent. They don't announce anything. They don't post their plans. They don't need your approval or attention. They built a system instead. And they run it every day. Tired or energized. Motivated or dead inside. Doesn't matter to them. The system runs anyway. That's the difference you keep missing. Goals are emotional. Systems are mechanical. Goals require motivation. Systems require repetition. Goals die when life gets difficult. Systems continue no matter what. You want to lose weight. So does everyone else on the planet. But wanting it doesn't burn fat. Wanting it just makes you feel guilty. What burns fat is the system. Meal prep every Sunday afternoon. Gym at 6 a.m. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No negotiation. No internal debate. No, I'll start tomorrow. The system already exists. You just show up. You want to build wealth. Everyone does. Poor people want it. Rich people want more of it. But wishing for money is pointless. Money doesn't appear because you're desperate. What builds wealth is the system. Automatic transfers every paycheck. Investments on the first of every month. Every dollar tracked in a spreadsheet. No impulse buys. No, I deserve this. No exceptions ever. The system is cold. It doesn't forgive mistakes. It doesn't care if you had a terrible day. It just compounds in silence. And 5 years pass and you're someone else. Not because you wanted it enough. Because the system forced you to become it. Now you're thinking this doesn't apply to you. You're different somehow. You're unique. You have real obstacles that justify your failure. Your job exhausts you. Your family needs you. Your mental health is delicate. You're so tired. You're so stressed. You're so overwhelmed. I know. And I don't care. Because everyone faces those things. The people who succeed have the same problems. They're exhausted too. They're stressed too. They have demanding jobs and sick parents and crying children. But they built the system anyway. Because they learned something you haven't. Feelings are irrelevant. Your emotions are not instructions from God. They're just weather in your head. They change constantly. And if you wait to feel ready, you'll never begin. The system doesn't ask how you feel. It tells you what to do next. You do it, or you don't. If you don't, the system continues without you. It doesn't beg. It doesn't chase you down. It's not your friend. It's your commander. And commanders don't care about your feelings. They care about results. Here's what actually disgusts me. You'll scroll for 2 hours without thinking. You'll binge watch 5 episodes straight. You'll spend an hour explaining why you can't. But you won't spend 10 minutes building the system. Because building requires honesty. Real honesty. It requires looking at yourself without filters. It requires admitting you've been weak and lazy. And that hurts. So you choose comfort. You choose familiar pain over unfamiliar growth. You keep waiting for the perfect moment. One day you'll feel motivated. One day everything will align perfectly. One day the universe will tap you on the shoulder. That moment is fiction. It doesn't exist outside your imagination. It's a story weak people tell themselves at night. And while you wait for it, someone else is building. Someone with less talent than you have. Less money. Fewer advantages. Worse starting conditions. But they're building anyway. Imperfectly. Clumsily. But building. And in 18 months they'll be unrecognizable. Not because they're special. Because they refuse to wait. They refuse to negotiate with their own weakness. They just started. So here's what happens now. Not later today. Not this weekend. Right now. Pick one thing. One area where you've been lying to yourself. Fitness. Money. Career. Relationships. Pick one. Only one. And design a system for it. Not a goal. A system. Something you do every day without thinking about it. Something that doesn't need motivation or inspiration. Something automatic and mechanical. Write it down right now. Make it simple enough for your worst days. Make it specific enough that there's no room for debate. Then do it. One day. Tomorrow when you're tired. Next week when nothing makes sense anymore. Because the system doesn't pause for your convenience. It runs. And if you follow it long enough, something changes. You look up one day and you're different. You didn't become disciplined because you felt like it. You became disciplined because the system gave no other option. That's how real change happens. Not through inspiration. Through repetition. Not through motivation. Through automation. Not through goals. Through systems that run whether you care or not. And here's the part that should terrify you. Time doesn't stop. Not for you. Not for anyone. You're older right now than when you started listening. Your body is slower. Your opportunities are fewer. Your window is closing. Tick-tock. The coffin is being measured. Every day you delay is gone forever. Every week you spend in hesitation is a week someone else used. And they're ahead now. Not because they're better than you. Because they started. You can start too. Or you can keep waiting. But understand something. The weak have no peace. They live in constant anxiety and regret. Always comparing. Always wishing. Never arriving. Peace is the reward of power. And power comes from systems, not from goals, not from wishes, not from vision boards or affirmations. From systems, cold, mechanical, ruthless in their consistency, effective in their simplicity. Build yours, or stay exactly where you are forever. The choice has been yours this entire time.